To sum up, I would probably add a little bit of critique of interfaith dialogue as I know it. And probably I'm echoing what Reverend Munder Isaac basically said eloquently, but probably expand just a little bit more, saying that interfaith dialogue is predominantly elitist. It is eclectic in terms of the topic. It does avoid the hardcore issues, vague language. Just when we call on youngsters to join, call on women to join, call on whatever, it should be a clear-cut, message. Just end the occupation, uphold international law, UN resolutions, the human rights and political rights of the Palestinian people, because we are, as Desmond Tutu said, we cannot have equidistance from occupier and occupied. It's not really, there's definitely an imbalance of power. And I would say that in the story of Umar ibn Khattab in Medina, several stories, but an emissary, like an ambassador, went there and he saw that he was sleeping under a tree, and he said the three words in Arabic: "Adalta, fa'aminta, fanimt." You must have been just, therefore you felt secure and you slept. Like this. Most world leaders, if not all, speak usually about security. But if you follow the order of things, you need truth, you need to speak to power, and truth basically is about justice. Once you basically to implement justice, you will have peace. Once you have peace, then you can talk about the result. The fruit will be reconciliation, the fruit will be security. But here we have politicians who jump over all the necessary prerequisites for peace, for reconciliation, and what will be the end result is we are regenerating the reasons why you have the calamities, the catastrophes, the Nakba, the occupation, the everything that we talk about. I would just simply stress again: we need to speak truth to power. We need to address the injustices on the ground. Yes, to an inclusive, pluralistic, but coexistence. The theology is there, but ultimately, we have to be very clear about what is it that we are calling for. We have been. It's not that we have 100 years of struggle. It's at the same time we have 100 years of success of the Palestinian people. Who unfortunately on the map, the history line that you had, it speaks about 1949 as the year that the Palestinian identity was formed. I would like to say that Najib Nassar in the magazine Al Carmel in 1913, he used the words "we the Palestinians," and he spoke about Palestine. That was not the very first time, but I simply thought of sharing something about our history and formation. We share so many things with our neighbors, with the Arab, with the Muslim world, but at the same time, we are very, very open. Once we have justice on the ground, once we fulfill our own national rights, our self-determination, you'll find a hospitality unmatched in the world.